All right. It is time for our first Valheim Home speedrun stream. We've got brand new splits. That's the first thing everyone needs to know. Because whilst Home has not been versioned off on the leaderboard yet, that will probably happen very soon. So far, it's looking like I'm the only one who cares, so most likely I most likely will just be able to do what I want. But obviously, I will run it by the other mods first. But point is, new splits, so we'll just be setting PBs. Second thing, is that we need to set up some characters. So, oh, also, I've put an FPS counter in the top left, very tiny. You guys may not be able to see it, but just because this is actually my first time playing the game on really low settings, like my usual speedrun settings, which is basically just with view distance on high. It's just better for speedrunning in general. So anyway, we need to set up our character. Shouldn't need this or this. And you're most likely going to have to do portal lists for now. Right. I figured I would actually stream doing this because I know people find the loadout aspect of the speedruns very interesting. Right, what was I literally just thinking? Right, yeah. So we want. I remember. We're probably, so my thought process is going to play to switch between foods. This is obviously like early days. This is literally be my first New Game Plus run. Well, the New Game Plus run's perfect way to start because it will allow us to figure out what the actual definite best stuff to use in the game is. Is it going to be baked bread, I wonder? Cooked bread? Must be a way to spawn. Oh, it's still just bread. All right, roger that. Let's go with. So I actually might need more food than usual because we're gonna end up switching between food. And also when I'm figuring out like what our approach is going to be here, I'm also I'm trying to hopefully have a faster strategy than before Hearth and Home. And I've been thinking about it. Oh, it's kind of risky. But because of the food situation and because of we'll be changing how we fight Yag, I am going to try using troll armor. We're low on slots already. But this should actually be... Yeah, like 60 armor is still pretty good. So if I... Like... I wonder how many... How much stone we can kind of like get away with. There's 4 fires essentially. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, so 10. So 2, 4, 6, 8. So if we spawn like... eight wood. Where are we at then? I think we're very, very close. Also, we are going to oh no, butte berries. There is a chance that we can go in with less potions. How many of those can we actually carry? Well, that's enough. Right, I'm gonna try and make this the guy. Let's spawn in an extra set of stamina food though, because we'll be backing this character up in a second, and we'll be good to go. We got 6 there. Look. So yeah, if we or we eat, put a campfire down to get maximum HP. All we're waiting for now is to refill our HP. So does your HP go up relative to what your current comfort is? All right, now we quickly log out. And now, I'm going to create a new folder, characters, called Hearth and Home. And we're going to put our runner B over here. And that is this character backed up. Now we're officially ready to go. All right. New run, let's go. First run of Hearth and Home, get hype. So I'm using an FPS counter just temporarily, just because out of curiosity to see just how much better the FPS is now. So to be clear, we're bringing the best stamina food. And the best HP food. We're going to use puke berries. switch between the two. There it is. First Eat the kill. Valheim Home speedruns. This is my first Valheim speedrun in a while. Black Forest 126, that's really good. I did just hear a crow. Bad structure. Bad structure. Thanks, Fluffy. I appreciate it. That's stuff about the stream, dude. Hope you're doing good. Will be interesting. So with the best stamina you can get and Ichthia. Hang on, I need to pop this potion before I go in because it still counts on a load. Hell yeah. That's really good. Looking really good so far, chat. Not yet, Conus, but I'm hoping it will do soon. Yeah, you typed speedrun.com in the chat. It counts as a link in Twitch chat. What's up, though? Thanks for stuff about the stream. Hope you're doing good. So I still haven't spoke to the other moderators about it because I've been a bit busy making videos and stuff. But like, it's looking like I'll be the only active moderator anyway. So I should just be able to set up the speedrun page how I want to, but I will run it by them first. So it's the only reason I'm not saying things are like 100% yet, because I will at least bring it up to them before I do it. But yeah, basically, sometime soon I plan on updating speedrun page, and I will separate Hearth and Home basically. We should just take the boat. Wait, we don't even have wind though. But yeah, that's why I've created new splits. I mean, it is not that far away. Let's just paddle it. can use the wind as much as we can. It is turning a little bit. So yeah, my FPS is way better, guys. Still very up and down though. Alright, let's just paddle from here, I think. In fact, it's going to be faster to sail instead of paddle because I need to break the boat. Okay. Oh shit, I didn't have auto pick up on. Wood, bark, nails. No hide? No, dude. Right, so this has gotten worse after Hearth and Home, and I don't know why. Alright, well, because it's the Elder. So, alright, my plan for Elder, just to sort of confirm to people, is I'm gonna stick with stamina food. No. What? What the fuck happened? I got stun locked. Oh my god. Oh well. GG. I got stunned.
Sploosh.
Yeah, this is classed as a speedrun. Speedruns don't work like that. If you don't know anything about speedrunning, that's fine. But that's what you think, then you don't know anything about speedrunning. Doesn't work like that, dude. Alright. You're on, let's go. We could change to HP food for the Elder fight, but I don't think we actually need to. Us being wet there was part of the issue. So, the way speedruns actually work is speedrun community agrees on various categories. If you think you know what a speedrun is, but you think a speedrun for a certain game is only one thing, then you don't know what speedrunning is, okay? Every single game, right? The runners figure out what the categories are, and there's always multiple categories. So if your idea of a speedrun is, oh, Mario 64 speedrun, you do X thing. Like, it's not true. Like, that's just like one thing that a Mario 64 speedrun can be. You know what I'm saying? There's always multiple categories that are all agreed upon by the actual speedrunner community. Yeah, I'm answering your question in detail. Suck it up. So, with this game, New Game Plus is just one of the many categories. You're the one that can't handle me answering your question, dude. Fucking idiot. Seriously. What an Ichthia spawn. Like, I'm legit giving you the best answer anyone's ever going to give you on the topic. Oh.
Sploosh.
All right, new run. The most obnoxious way to answer and punctuate anything you say online as if you are fucking anyone should give a fuck about you think about anything is, sorry, pal. Sorry. It always cracks me up whenever someone's being a fucking annoying person in any comment section. When they say sorry, it's like, when the way they phrase stuff like that, it's like, yeah. It's such a big deal what I think about you. Sorry, pal. It's such a big deal. Coming into fucking literally somebody that is the top speedrunner for a game and being like, oh, is this guy even a fucking speedrunner? Sorry, pal. You're banned for being a waste of breath. All right, new run, let's go. Sorry, pal. Sorry. Sorry, Papagas. We don't have time for you. All right, new run, let's go. What's up, Mango? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good, dude. Exactly, Mango. Yeah, I was trying to do it the fastest possible way. I could have just slowed that down a little bit. Sorry, pal. You gotta love people just like coming into your chat with the clear intention of starting trouble and trying to act like anyone is gonna fucking buy that it's the content creator's the one being out of order. If you ask a fucking cunty question, then you're the one being toxic. Sorry, pal. I wonder if Elder Fire can burn you above the armor mark. Might be classed as magical fire. That's an interesting thought. We could actually test that. What's up, Thomas? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good. Whoa. Thanks, Thomas. I really appreciate that. It's nice of you to say, dude. Yeah, we're gonna have to remove at least 2 pieces of armor, I think. 3 pieces of armor? Wait. What's up, Santi? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, my day's going good, thanks. Right, I actually didn't finish explaining how speedruns work. So a speedrun community agrees. Like, and when I say community, I don't just mean like casual people that just you type things into Google or whatever. I mean like the actual speedrunners. Gotta like figure out what the different categories would be, and each category has a different leaderboard. So it's kind of like all of the different categories are almost like different sports, if you know what I mean, or different leagues kind of in the same sport, if that makes sense. And any like legit run, let's say you're starting from scratch where like a game doesn't have like a speedrun leaderboard. The game has to be submitted to speedrun.com. So when the runner submits the game to speedrun.com, they're supposed to send them a run and then explain what oops. Like why they think the game should be on speedrun.com. Essentially what makes it like a speed game, right? So we're finding elders very consistently. That's a really good sign. And so with this game, for example, I was the one that did that with this game. And it was actually this category was actually the one I suggested. So when you do that, right, people actually work for the website of speedrun.com. Like actual like site employees. They have to agree with the runner's proposal for the game, right? So then they approve it. And then that gets added. So for Valheim, that was actually this category. And obviously, I also suggested for multiple other categories as well that the community was already interested in. So that right there is the first stage of something being like absolutely legit speedrun. Right? And then the second thing is once the speedrun page exists, right? And the category pages are up, as a speedrunner, you submit your actual run to the leaderboard, And moderators of that speedrun page, which are usually experienced runners or moderators, have to then verify that the run is legit and by the laws or whatever, by the rules. In order to get the run on there. And that's, yeah, that's how something becomes a, whatever, like, real speedrun or whatever. But yeah, it sounds like someone was just butthurt about, because I was completely accurate about their situation, not knowing about speedruns, which... Someone's going to get butthurt in that situation, chat. The reason I'm still talking about this is because I have to put up with these people all the time, and I'm generally super nice about it. But people like that, frankly, they can go fuck themselves. All right? They're trying to put me and other runners down for no reason. I did find a way to get burnt while wet. While wet, yeah, sorry. You just gotta have your armor value below a certain point. But yeah, that's what I always... This is nothing to do with me, by the way. Anyone that has speedrun a lot of games or done a lot of runs or been a speedrunner for a while, whatever, they will tell you that they have to deal with a certain type of person that questions like what their runs are and or whatever. And like I always, like, my community kind of knows this, because my community for the most part is like kind of well educated and knows what they're talking about with this stuff if they're actually here for the runs. And I always, and what everybody says is like, you know, it's just people that just actually don't know what speedrunning really is, you know? They just think of speedruns of the occasional run that they've seen. You know what I mean? Or like just, even if they've seen a lot, if it's like they're just thinking about it from like, they think they know because they've just watched some stuff, you know? And that's why I said what I said about not knowing how speedruns work. Which is obviously true, which is why Mr. Sorry Pal, his panties in a twist, and why I just absolutely love that he's banned right now, and I hope he's still watching, just seething that he can't type in the chat. So I'll keep talking about it. Hopefully he starts to cry or something. Imagine a lot of speedrunners get it. Oftentimes, you guys can achieve oftentimes you guys can achieve an unbelievable, and some just can't accept it. Yeah, no, it's true. When things started to kind of pick up for me as like a speedrunner or whatever, like when the runs started to get written about, if you guys remember that. I did, at one point, I had a lot of speedrunners and world record holders in other games that was watching the streams and talking to me in the chat. And they would tell me that they get the exact same thing. All right, let's see what we can do here. Now we're not wet. That was really good. Gonna need his key though. Yeah, exactly, Rich. That's a good way. That's a much better way of putting it than I put it. I'll just read what Rich said. I hear you, Nick. They're basically blaming their own lack of knowledge on the speed runner, him/herself, but of course they don't see it that way. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. That's a good way of putting it. In New Game Plus, you can't send them through seeds, and in New Game, it takes 45 minutes to tame them. What? Sorry, I'm a bit lost there. Oh my god. That looks like a really good mountain. Oh, there's something I didn't consider. Yeah, Desquitos are going to be a problem, aren't they? Oh, yeah. Yes. True Santi. I actually 100% understand what you're saying now. Well, like, you should actually... I usually just delete, like, when people are just assholes on comments of my speedruns. Because I feel like it just... It's one thing to try and ruin my day. But, like, leaving that stuff to exist in their comments, just, like... I feel like it could negatively affect my community a little bit, or make things seem like I actually tolerate a certain level of toxicity when I obviously don't. So usually just delete stuff like that, but you should see some of the stuff that people have said about me in the comments of some of my runs because of this ignorant line of thinking. And obviously people like that guy we just had to get so mad. Like, because it was like, wait, you're saying that I don't know what I'm talking about? Rah, rah, rah. But you should see what people have actually said about me. Which, I don't really care. But people that watch for content, or especially people that don't really watch for content but just stumble across one of my videos on YouTube, they don't know what I'm like in real life, you know? I think like when these, especially when it comes to like gamers and streamers, or even someone like me that like, I've got like glasses and I'm like a little overweight and shit. They always think they're dealing with a certain type of person. But like in real life, if you just fucking showed up in my face, it's like talking some shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't fucking play that shit. That's not me. Well, that's gonna be a reset. I don't really feel like playing this out. Like we don't have a time to beat necessarily. All right, new run. Let's go. We don't have a time to beat necessarily because we don't have a PB yet, but I don't feel like traversing half the map. I will say the RNG of finding the location runes seems way better, doesn't it? So far. Only done a few runs. Yeah, the worst comment anyway, before we get off this topic, because I'm sure some people are sick of it, but I just wanted to get it off my chest because I don't talk about it. I just ignore it generally. But somebody basically said that I was lying by saying that what I was doing was a speed run, that I was hiding and manipulating. I was hiding the information of what I was actually doing. I was cheating, and I was like lying and betraying people that find me on YouTube and my own community just to get like views or something. He seriously said that. Because I was doing a New Game Plus speedrun. Which, by the way, this idea of, is it a speedrun because you start with everything? New Game Plus is not new to Valheim speedrunning. And real gamers know because they've played games that literally have a New Game Plus option in the menu. So, I think that's enough said at that point. "26 seconds is a super good start. So, that Elder fight on that last run was way faster. Like, for a silver sword fight, which is obviously suboptimal weapon choice. That was actually really fast because of the big stamina bar. Oh, God. Imagine, Santi, that'd be crazy. We gotta do this. True. I definitely feel like the world gen is way different. I definitely feel that way. They always used to spawn in troll caves. It's just not outside troll caves, rather. It's just never been 100%. Yeah. It's definitely possible to get some insanely bad RNG. I actually got really good RNG with my boss locations on my first playthrough. See, it took us a while to find a burial chamber, and the spawns above ground weren't good spawns. Like, we got good structures, but no spawns, right? But again, instantly finding the location rune. When we actually go to a burial chamber. Yeah, like I said, trolls can spawn in front of caves. Maybe they've made it like slightly more common or something. Nice, Mango. That sounds like an epic battle. So I've not heard from you in a while until the other day when you stopped by. Have you still been playing like a ton of Valheim then with the update? You know what's interesting, chat? I just thought about something. Like whilst we're traveling over here, what couldn't I just roll my food up? and then refood to have a bigger stamina meter whilst I'm on the boat. What would be the downside of that exactly? This will put us pretty much to full health because it's such a low health bar anyway. I think we just figured out a strat. Nice mango. Oh, what? Hide, wood, bark, nails. One stream, you mentioned you wished an interview someone at Iron Gate. Do you think that will ever happen? I'm sure they would learn as much from your questions as you from the answers. That's a really good question, Thomas. I honestly don't know if it would be, to be totally like truthful about it. I honestly don't know. But I would say that if I tried to seriously, we've got if I tried to seriously pursue it, I would say that there is a chance. Oh no, I missed. And I missed all the attacks as well. Might as well just equip stuff then. Oh my god, look at this. This glitch again. Alright, that wasn't great, but it wasn't the worst ever. It seems worth using stamina food, Bob. Put it like that. Right. Swamp. Yeah, I think if I had like a lot of subscribers and stuff on YouTube, you know, if I was like a more popular content creator, I actually think like if I approached it correctly, there would potentially be a pretty good chance that they would want to do it. Because you think about it, like, yeah, if I just had like a lot of subs and stuff, they're only a small company, like, maybe they would be interested in it. Yeah, there's a glitch that makes you go in slow motion, but it's something to do with when an animation gets interrupted. I haven't been able to replicate it 100% of the time. But it only really happens to me on speedruns. No, not only, but usually. Followers definitely doesn't equal skills. But I think, like, I guess what I'm saying is, like, I think, like, a lot of companies, as long as they, like, trusted you, if you had a large audience, they'd probably think it was, like, a good PR move or something, you know, to do. If you're like somewhat unknown, to them. Maybe not. So I would definitely say it's possible. Like, we're still growing, right? It's not like I've done anything to pursue interviewing them before. So the reason I did this is because this was a small swamp. Oftentimes there's another swamp across the way from them. Only downside, I guess, is carry weight for the amount of food you're constantly switching, yeah. Yeah, I mean... I'm also using troll. So the main difference between my loadout is I'm bringing one less set of stamina potions. I'm using troll armor instead of padded armor, but with a padded helmet, so we still have that high movement speed, but better armor value. And like no portal mats. And no Frosner, so that we hide, bark, wood, nails. Oh, we got traps in the boat there. So that we have the space for the butte berries and the food. Swamps are gonna be sketch with stamina food. They are gonna be a lot faster. There's so many crypts that it makes you want to check for a structure. Alright, screw it, we're going in. Oh shit, I'm pressing the wrong button. Alright, I go to a different place. That's just sketch, chat. This is a really good swamp. Like, I feel like bone mass could be around somewhere. We don't want to get poisoned. We'll probably log off to avoid being poisoned. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god, what? I'm stuck. Well, Valheim science worked to find where we need to go, but bone mass is in a different dimension, basically. Thanks for letting me know, Santi. That's crazy. My video of Valheim Beginner's Guide to the Ocean also has started to get like a lot of views recently as well. It's pretty awesome. I'm gonna see if we can maybe be lucky enough to find the bosses along the way. Because I think technically any successful run's probably world record at this point. It will be, at least, once we've set up the new stuff on speedrun.com. True. It's a pretty big meme, but we have no PB right now, so let's just go for it. It's going to be interesting to like mess with some of these different settings, because active point light kind of makes me wonder if that actually could potentially be useful for us. To mess with. Yeah. That's very true, Mango. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. We should probably just be playing for sub 1 hour to start out with, because we're only setting a PB. Get more content out of it like that anyway, right, chat? We can keep PBing. He is spitting facts today. I'm getting a lot of swamp stuff all of a sudden. Yeah, I have tried to go through the new battle axe, but I haven't tried to go through the new battle axe with the speedrun strat. It seems like, you know, because of how much incoming damage you can have when you stand in front of your Goth and just fight him normally, right? No speedrun strats. The length of time the animation takes to do the attacks with the crystal battle axe just means that you can't get enough in before you have to move away. I will try it at some point, but I'm not gonna try it during a speed run, because it definitely seems that Silver Sword is the fastest. But I actually might do some speedrun, like just for fun at some point, where we just kind of make ourselves use some of the newer items or something. It could be like a fun stream / video to do, right? Yeah. The thing is, I don't know if the secondary attack will work with the speedrun strat. Yeah, you can spam it, but it's still less damage than a Silver Sword /. Yeah, I'll do some set seed runs. like right now, the reason I'm running this category right now is because this category is the best way to kind of gather all of the information about kind of the optimal random seed run, if that makes sense, in terms of the more general big picture strats. And it also lets me get a feel for any changes with the world generation, because I do feel like some of the RNG might be a little bit better. So it's allowing me to kind of establish and figure out what the meta loadouts are for it, which applies to many runs, whilst also experiment with everything else as well, including boss fights. But I will eventually be, once I get around to talking to the other mods and sort of reorganizing the speedrun page, I plan to basically rerun, you know, almost all the categories, certainly all the main ones. Bark, wood, hide, nails. That looks like a pretty good mountain. I think we should go there. We'll get into plains here also. Oh wait, no, we shouldn't do this here. Oh yeah, we're still miles away from bone mass. The new meta chat. The hell was that mountain? So misty, I can't see it. Oh no. Definitely don't want anything to do with any tar pits. I think this mountain over here looks better. Yeah, bread's actually a really good, like, budget. Well, it's just legit one of the best foods now. She's awesome. Oh my god, like, something looks different. I can't see anything anymore at night in the plains. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I would be surprised if they don't rebalance the food again. Because some of it makes very little sense. Like onion soup, for example. It's like, obviously you need to get onion seeds, but it's like infinitely renewable because it only takes 3 onions. You only get 5 less stamina than with ice cream that requires freeze glands and freaking Grade War fires. Draw distance is up. It's the only thing I have turned up. Oh yeah, that's for sure. Oh. Okay. We're on track for sub 1 hour. True, Santi. I'm telling you, the boss like spawn RNG, this seems better in this update. I'm telling you. How is this like this huge mountain with modder on and everything? Like, I think I maybe need to... I don't know, some of the white settings or something. Like, we don't really know what does what with the new settings. Here we go. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, so few eggs for the size of the mountain. I'm dead. Oh. Not gonna lie, we're a little bit more on the edge of a seat with these stamina food strats. Oh no. Just realized we're down to 1 stamina potion. Actually, that's fine. That's fine, actually. Oh yeah. Loads of the early recipes just kind of become pointless. You'll be able to put Queen's jam on bread, make it current stats, have bread its own slightly nerf. Interesting. Oh my, what the flip. We're being chased by about 8 drakes, I think. And they should fight this golem, actually. That's actually good that the golem is there. Combining recipes is a brilliant idea. So I love it when people have ideas like that. It's always like the other thing. I'm gonna turn auto pickup off. Probably a sensible thing for this part of the game. That's the kind of thing that would even make a good mod. You know what I mean? Right, come on, game. Don't screw me over with this last egg. Hell yeah. See, I don't know if point lights or whatever actually are that light with the egg. But can I survive refooding? As modder is spawning in. Probably something we don't want to find out. Keep our wits about us here, chat. We want to do this. Obsidian's way more abundant now. Interesting. Yeah, I know most of the internal IDs, I think. Like, most important ones. The health bar is pretty nuts, right? Ah, yeah, so the amount we're healing by is relative to our actual HP. I thought it was probably something like that. Right, we need to figure out how to do that faster. Okay. But we don't. I wonder how much we can tank that actually. Yeah, we can tank a decent amount of it. It's definitely suboptimal, but yeah, I think I shouldn't have. It's actually kind of up. Like, it's not that suboptimal because her AI is seen as bugged and it's kind of stuck on us at the minute. Like, if you could actually get that to happen on demand, then you could just use stamina food and just roll cancel on her. That certainly wasn't a dodge. I'm freaking stuck, bro. See, I've got auto pickup turned off now, so I won't accidentally pick up like a million stone drawing in this fight, which is a welcome addition. Give me your arm or something to hit. Oh my god, I fell in the hole. Mother! Still toxic as hell. Alright. Let's go for bone mass then. Alright, not bad for a first attempt. A modder. Oh, I didn't realize that was actually a debate. Is there supposed to be a difference between a drake and a dragon? Alright, we can just YOLO off this freaking cliff as well. So... maybe we check this plains. What's up, G-Pack? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing good. My day is good, thanks, dude. I'm not going to check it because it's raining, I think. Yeah, I don't know. It looks sus. It looks sus. Oh, hang on. I'll auto pickle back on now. The primary characteristic difference is that Drake's arms are in their wings. Dragons are separate. Modder is considered a dragon but has arms in the wings. I had no idea this was like a debate. Getting sick everywhere. Alright, that actually looks like a much better planes. Hands down, the best part of the update is the sound of puking. I wholeheartedly agree. It is awesome. Don't alarm anyone, but I've just realized that I messed up my loadout, and I'm going to have to figure out a way to remedy it before we find Yak, if we even find Yak. We need more wood. I forgot. Because we're doing the new game fresh character strap for New Game Plus now, aren't we? Because it's faster now. So we need wood. We'll just keep going for now, like. But see, I've heard all of these terms, like wyvern and drake. Oh, here we go. See, this would probably be a reset if this isn't a stone. Like, I've heard all of these words before, but I didn't realize. I kind of thought they were like all kind of some other term for a dragon. I didn't realize they're like different things. Is this like D&D terminology or Tolkien terminology or something? I might reset, but we should do bone mass first. Interesting. How'd you know all this shit, Mango? Please don't ever tell me to reset or not reset ever again. Thank you. Speedrunners have to reset to get runs down, dude. I know, like, it seems weird sometimes, but you just do. Bark, wood, hide. I swear this problem has gotten worse in the update, you know, chat. I swear. You want to see me like an hour and a half long? Could be. But the reason why... Oh, I'm dead. I think I'm actually dead. I don't think I can make this without being hit again. I'm dead. How am I not dead? And how am I not killing these things? My god, the bow feels completely different. Oh my god. Can't believe we're alive. What was the saying? Yeah, the reason why, like Santi, like I kind of proved this to chat one day by just doing a stream of no resets because it's one of them things that sometimes people come into streams and they complain about resets. And then some other people go into streams and they care about people not resetting. It's one of them ways speedrunners just like can't win the internet. And so to kind of prove a point, I did a stream one day where I just did no resets. And we so this is why I didn't reset. We literally had a stream, right? Where we had a run that looked like it was world record pace, and it ended up taking like 8 or more hours. Well, the reason I said I'm not going to reset yet, we got to do bone mass first, is because there's always a chance that you find the other boss on the way, and we just did. My God. Shit. Alright, let's not throw this now. Yeah, it's all good, Santi. We're all good. Don't worry about it. I think we should be able to do that like that. Alright, this is going to seem really slow compared to how Yak used to be for New Game Plus. But this should be the fastest way to do it right now with current known strats. I don't think no, I don't fit. Oh my God. Please tell me we just got away with that. That was almost a death and a reset. He's stuck. Oh shit, press the wrong button again. Alright, so the AI, I think, has been tweaked a little bit. Sometimes it seems like he just doesn't move if you can't see you now. This is going to be very RNG, like how fast you can get him to move, it looks like. It's going to entirely be based on terrain and stuff. Oh, you know what? He's actually just stuck at the minute. This might end up becoming impossible. It's because of where he spawned. He is aggro, but he spawned. You see how he's actually kind of stuck on the stones there. It's because it's RNG, the direction he spawns in. And he spawned on the other side of the altar. So he's actually stuck at the minute. He's so close to being kited out though. Oh god. Drake is dragon in Swedish and Old English. Interesting, Sam. He's just stuck. I might be dead now. Oh. Well, it's not going to be sub 1 hours. Okay. He's still stuck behind those torches. Oh. Yeah, your glove music's awesome. Is he finally off there now? He's still stuck. I'm trying to get your glove to move, and it's working. Just come on. Your glove has been massively buffed. It takes fucking forever now to fight him normally. Why isn't he crawling at all? We've had this happen before on a speedrun. Like, what it is the combination of the RNG of the actual, like, terrain. And just fucking... Where you're... What's happening? Hello? Did my computer crash? No, my game isn't crashed. It's my computer, I think. What's up, Sarah? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing good. It's all good, buddy. Chat. All right. GG. All right, give me a sec. Let me reset PC. Well, rip. Yep. On to the next one. I'll just reset my PC.
Sploosh.
Making sure it doesn't smell like it's on fire. What's going on, dude? It's not even turning off. My God, if my PC is actually broken, that would be pretty bad. It won't even turn off. All right, give me a sec, chat. Give me a sec. I had to actually shut it off at the power. Your glove is now capable of breaking computers, just part of the script now. True. Hardest boss in video game history. Just breaks your PC. Power supply actually just explodes. You know, like he just deals so much more fire damage now. It's actually because it's just going to set your PSU on fire. All right, chat. Did it did it do it do do. Let me restore my character. Sorry about that. Launching the game in just a few seconds. True. I don't know what the hell just happened. But it happened, chat. I'm sorry. I hate to do this right now, but I need to go to the bathroom real quick. And then I'll do a run, alright? Give me 1 sec. Makes you wonder if we've actually potentially got some new bugs because of Half and Home. Alright, new run, let's go. I don't really want to hear about comments about people leaving the stream, Santi. True. Yeah. It can use bugs. Oh, did it not click? Because... Alright, whatever. Did. Santi, that's backseating. You will get banned if you just start typing explicitly telling me what to do in chat like that in any context. Just chill, dude, please. I told you this before. Read the chat rules. There's a link in the description. If you don't want to be told again. Oh shit. Wrong. Something. If you don't want to be told again about something like this, just read the chat rules in the link in the description and then just don't do those things. And then we'll be Gucci. Yeah, sometimes you can get really weird, like AI stuff. Pretty early mountain, that's a good sign. Let's go. I feel super confident saying the RNG is way better in these crypts now. Can I suggest a rewrite for the backseating rule? If you feel like backseating, take a seat. I like it. It's so good, Santi. I'm just letting you know. I mean, I'm sure that a mod would just ban you or time you out or something at least. Eventually. If it keeps happening, you know. I'm just letting you know. Yeah, it's all good. Just stick to the... Like, don't break any of the rules of the chat. We'll be fine. All right, let's go. Yeah, we're looking for Elder now, yeah. Well, we found him. We're just heading to him. So we actually, just after a few resets, almost got a pretty close to a 1 hour run. Which is actually genuinely really good start for redoing our splits and everything. They look hilarious when they're swimming, that's for sure. Oh my god, I can't believe that got me wet. It's kind of true, really. They are just like pesky little critters. Yeah, there's something different about boats because we seem to lose our mats more. We seem to lose our mats more, and when the boat's in certain positions, I feel like I'm getting wet when I wouldn't normally get wet. That was a pretty good fight. I wish there was a way to unite YouTube and Twitch chat for the viewers. It's on the screen right now. Both chats are on the screen. Or what do you mean, just being able to actually like see both, like permanently both chats, like it doesn't fade away? That I actually did think about putting a website together, you know, with both chats on. Yeah, you can actually do that, but it gets a bit weird. Like, you can have it where basically a bot will repost somebody's message in the other chat, you know, and vice versa, but I think it just confuses. Like, when you think, like, most people, when they stop by the stream, right, your average viewer, they won't really know at first that I'm on 2 different platforms, and I think it kind of just confuses, like, new people, you know. It is something we could potentially try it one day, though. It used to be easy. I'll have to see if it's changed or anything. I mean, yeah, it would be amazing if they just did it out of the box. Trader, see? Meme's still alive. What I did think about what as a possibility along those lines anyway was just making a website that just has the stream embedded in it, where there's both chats on the webpage. So let's say I made a website that was like nickstreams.tv or something, right? Whatever is a hypothetical URL, obviously. But you know, on that page, you could literally have it so it looks just like the Twitch page or whatever. So you have like the stream in the middle. They can pop out full screen or whatever. But to the side of it, it has YouTube chat and Twitch chat. You know what I mean? Twitch doesn't count the viewers then, though. What do you mean? Twitch does count viewers of embeds. That's literally how, you know, not pointing any fingers, but pretty big streamers have for sure like view botted by doing that. It literally goes on every single day on the high of every category on Twitch, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, multi-streams is something different though, yeah. I just meant I actually make a website where I embed the stream and put both chats on it. Oh, hell yeah. Guys, the RNG, I'm telling you, it's better since our Hearth and Home. Wow. Believe it or not, I do kind of know what I'm talking about. So I would not implement it in a way where it doesn't count views. But I understand what you're saying. I'm not so sure if it's like even really worth taking your armor off. I'm trying to figure it out. This is a really, really early Igloo find. No. What? Oh, I looked away for 1 second and there was a huge drop there. I literally looked away for 1 second to read the chat. Oh my god. Rip.
Sploosh.
What? No, the stream isn't ending. God, today's stream is an absolute meme. Nah, it's all good. It's on me. Yeah, that was just unlucky. I looked away for 1 second and there's just a huge drop. All right, new run. It's definitely way, like, we're going to die a lot more using the stamina food, aren't we? No, I'm good, Seraph. Don't let me know. I'm good. I don't need theories. I already know, okay? So, all good, dude. You do you. Experiment if you want, but I don't want to know, thanks. RNG's better. I mean, just I'm saying, like, the game in general. I don't mean on the run, like, the RNG of finding the location stones seems way better. The one run, you find the trader right away during a speed run. Yep. Please, Santi. Come on, dude. Why would I have an empty character? I restore my character at the end of every single run. That's what I'm doing when I tap out. So it gets restored to exactly how it was at the beginning instantly. "31 seconds is really good." Yeah, the embed thing, guys. This exactly, like, what I was saying is not some weird theory I have. It is an absolute, just true fact. It doesn't update until you enter the game, but it's restored. So, like, it's been a thing on Twitch for a long time where embeds count as views. Because there's lots of people. Bye, Santi. There's lots of people that basically legally view bot because it's actually not technically against the rules. Have a good day, dude. Thanks for stopping by. But literally on tons of directories on Twitch, some of the biggest streams are actually just doing that. They've essentially either paid a website to embed them, or they're working with the website, or it is the website stream or something like that. All right. Again, not a very good location for him, but the RNG is just better. But way better than it used to be. Yeah, it seems like the Yagstone RNG is actually improved. I already feel like it is. I had a feeling from playing the update right away, to be honest, when I first found my Yag, and now we've had a few runs today. Like, yeah, it does seem like it is to be honest. But yeah, we'll obviously see. Sure, we'll be able to confirm that eventually. Oh, I just noticed the time. It's almost midnight already. This will probably have to be the last run then. But I will be live tomorrow around 5 PM UK time. For a server stream where I'll be playing on the Patreon server. Yep. You're very welcome, Rich. Thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate that, dude. Have a good day, man. I didn't. This is a new game plus run where you go in with a pre-made character and just the aim is to just find and kill all the bosses. There's a link in the description to the speedrun.com page that contains all of the information about all of the different speedruns for this game if you want to know more. So we've had a few questions today about updating the speedrun.com page. And one thing I want to say is one of the reasons, other than the fact that I've just been busy doing other things, but one of the reasons I haven't yet organized with the other moderators to reorganize the speedrun.com page because of post Hearth and Home stuff is I wanted personally, because I feel this is personally important, because it's just my opinion, that I wanted to do some speedruns before making these changes to like the pages and the rules and stuff, so that I was actually making an educated decision about the moderation. So I actually kind of proved the runs out myself before putting my ideas on other runners. Because some people just kind of like ask for things without doing the runs, and they'll kind of have the attitude of like, I won't do the runs until there's a page for it or whatever, you know? And I think that that is just whatever. That's how you are as a speedrunner. It totally, you know, you do you. But if you're actually a moderator or a super moderator of a page and that's your attitude, then I think that that is not the best thing for the community, if you know what I mean. There at least needs to be somebody that takes that approach in every speedrun community, surely, right? Figure the runs out first. So I wanted to at least do some runs and figure some stuff out. But I'm like, you know, pretty certain like how we're gonna change things up a bit. But I just wanted to do a few runs before I actually do it, because that will probably happen sometime within the next week or two or something. Because tomorrow we do a server stream, and once we've played on the server with the patrons and stuff, we lost the wind actually. Yeah, my focus is I'm still going to be making Hearth and Home videos and stuff, but my focus is going to be the speedrun, as you guys probably know. I've been talking about it for the last couple of weeks. But I definitely feel that we are going to actually be able to get faster times. At least New Game Plus. Probably all categories as long as people sort of get a bit more competitive on that. We get more people running it, you know. Because I think the ways that the game has been made harder with Hearth and Home, the changes that seemed negative to speedruns, let's say, to be honest, I actually don't think... Hang on. Hold that thought. That was all. We almost did it perfectly then. The changes that actually have made the game harder, right? My feel on it so far, from experimenting a bit and from the amount of game I've played since Hearth and Home, is that I don't actually think they meaningfully, let's put it like that, increase the time it would take to do a speed run. It might make the speed runs harder, but I actually think on the whole, if what I feel currently about the patch is true, that everything should ultimately, the runs will be faster, right? Because stuff like the whole food situation is a primary exact thing, right? Where we're running around with so much less health right now. Which is what it is. But it's not a problem. Like, we'll be able to do it. It's just harder, right? And the classic thing, for anyone that's been watching me do these speedruns for any length of time knows how, like, the conversation about what's actually important in these speedruns, like, it would always come down to saying that it's essentially just all about how quickly you traverse the map, resets, and just the RNG of the locations of the bosses, right? And it seems, at least at this point, it's a little early to say this definitively, but it seems that the spawn rate for all of the bosses' runes, like the stones that you click and reveal the location, it seems that basically all of them have been made a little bit more common, right? And that alone should be the thing that decreases the time of the speedrun, because it means that we're gonna get more successful runs. And more successful runs means a higher chance of good RNG, essentially. Or it's just, I guess the way to put it is, more likely that any given runner like me, for example, will actually end up getting better RNG than their PB. Simply because they're going to be doing fewer resets, hypothetically. And I think the exact same thing applies with new game fresh character runs. I think we maybe just... The reason I say that about New Game Fresh character runs is that despite everything about those runs that makes them different, they're still about just the RNG of finding the bosses. The additional variables there, time-wise, are really just like getting like totems and stuff like that, right? I really don't know like at what point I stopped being able to see the bottom of the ocean in Valheim. I feel like I used to be able to see whether or not a spot was too shallow, and now that I can't see it. Weird. I think it's going to end up being too far to have another swamp at the other side, but you never know. I mean, I think this is a reset, chat. Right, I'm probably going to wrap it up there, but let's see. Oops. Let's see, like... Huh. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they can't... Yeah, it's just like these kind of weird scuffed areas. It's always like... one of them spots you just don't know what to do with. We should end up having to sail around them. But if we kept on going straight south, we would have found this. But that's still really far. We just did like, you see how all this is all like really fragmented and like basically kind of semi-broken biomes? This is really unlucky because, oh, it's actually quite a bad seed for that. But yeah, like we just ended up in a huge open ocean spot. So that kind of situation is kind of a reset. Although something to note is like maybe I should just be going in a straight, like, what, either north, south, east, or west. Like if this is south, just go straight south no matter what. Maybe that is how I should be thinking about it. And then yeah, like this actually is a good swamp look. So like my Valheim science, whatever you want to call it, that's usually what we call it on stream. I feel like it was kind of on point actually, because it was the right direction to go. In terms of it worked, it would have worked, but then again, this is even better, you know. But we would never have seen that. We would never have seen that. Alright, let's just pick a spot to check for a spawn though. Oh. Yeah, you see, if you can't hear a spawner, it's not really worth checking. There is a type of room that has it in that, you know, that doesn't have a spawner in it, but you generally don't get them on like adjacent corridors like this. Man, this... I just want to see if there's actually... a bone mass rune in here. No, but then again, I never would actually check this room. It's way too far in. Let's maybe... I'm just trying to get like a grasp on how much better the RNG is now. Let's see if we can get a spawn room close. Yeah. Yeah, look. Oh. I mean, some of this RNG that we've had, right, would definitely, like, portal strats would have made it insane. Like, something has definitely changed. Like, I feel like the patterns I'm seeing in where bosses are and stuff is different. Let's see if we can find another, like, spawn room. In the first room. Right, we definitely have one here. I feel like every single time we've had an early spawn room, Nice. See, that didn't have bone mass. No, that didn't either. Yeah, it's interesting, Mango, right? You see, so it's kind of weird exploring this one now because we already know where the rune was in this biome. So maybe that kind of affects it. Yeah, I've always felt that biomes with a lot of dungeons in have a high chance of having structures with a rune in. Huh. Kind of hard to say. It definitely seems better. There's a period of time where... Oh, that's the wrong type of room. That's just unlucky. There's a period of time where I felt like... It was like nearly impossible to find bone mass inside a crypt. I don't know. On a speed run, at least. Yeah, look. See... How many is that now? Like... I feel like there just is more, you know? I feel like this is more. I feel like above ground hasn't changed. The drop rate above ground hasn't changed. But the drop rate in crypts is increased. And I feel the same way about the Black Forest. I feel like the above ground spawn rate doesn't seem different to me. For burial chambers, the spawn rate of the runes seems way higher. I don't even think we had a run with a burial chamber without an elder rune in yet. The FPS, by the way, is way better. This is like my first time. Yep, look. You know, I was saying like I've been playing on higher graphic settings because I was doing a casual playthrough. But like, obviously, I'd still play on lower settings for the speedrun. Just better FPS. It's way better FPS. And, you know, Yag is always hard to experiment, even like this, right? But just, we've only been playing for coming up on 3 hours. And we've had 2 instances where we found Yag pretty early. Sometimes it takes a week to get that kind of RNG. Feel like we're in for some interesting stuff. There's not that many good planes over here. Might be not worth checking at this point. Okay. There's one stone circle without a rune on it. Not too unusual. I'll generally take that as a sign to leave the biome. What? Like, I can't quite wrap my head around it because we also just randomly stumbled. Obviously, this isn't a natural discovery. But, like, we did randomly stumble across him as well once today. It's hard to put my finger on what the changes are, but this seems like there's better boss RNG, I don't know. Alright guys, I'm going to call it. Thanks a lot for watching, I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you are watching on YouTube,
Sploosh.
don't forget to leave a like and a nice positive comment. We'll no doubt have some, at least one dislike to offshoot today, because people always hit the dislike button once they get banned for being an asshole, which is fun. But anyway, yeah, tomorrow I'll be playing on the server with patrons, and I'll be online around 5 p.m. UK time. But before I go, I want to take this opportunity to remind everybody of the ways that you can support the content financially, because that is ultimately what keeps the content alive. First of all, the number one best way you can support the content financially is over on Patreon at patreon.com/NickRawcliffe. There's a link in the description on YouTube, and it's also the pinned message at the top of chat right now on YouTube, and it's !Patreon in the Twitch chat for the link. The reason it's #1 best way is that Patreon takes less than 10%, and it is actually like a monthly donation. You are subscribing to donate the same amount of money each month, which gives me regular monthly income, which is extremely hard to come by for a small content creator, so it makes a huge difference. So how it works, it's kind of like a Twitch sub, except it can be for any amount of money, even as little as $1. And if you would subscribe at the $1 level right now, you would donate $1 to me right now, and then you'll be donating $1 a month on the 1st of every month from then onwards until you cancel your subscription, and you cancel it, and you can cancel it at any time. Anyone that becomes a patron also gets invited to join my private Valheim server that I pay for that runs 24/7, and you get to play on there whenever you want with the rest of the community, and you also get invited to play Valheim with me live on stream when we do server streams. Like tomorrow, we will be playing on the server tomorrow, so that's what that will be tomorrow. Again, link in the description on YouTube, !Patreon in the Twitch chat. The second best way you can support the content financially is actually by doing donations. Donations are the second best way, just because they are just like a one-off donation, and monthly income is super important to me. But they are actually the #1 best way to make sure your money goes the furthest. So if you are wanting to donate like a one-off donation, it's the best way to do that, because your money will actually go further, because it's only like a 3% transaction fee that gets taken away, so the rest of it does go to support the content. The third best way you can support the content is actually on YouTube. Because I'm now a YouTube partner, I can now have YouTube memberships and super chats, and both are really good ways to support the content. YouTube memberships are just like Twitch subs. You do it by hitting the join button on the YouTube channel, so you can see it below the stream or the video or whatever. It works just like a Twitch sub, where it's sort of like a monthly donation. I have 2 tiers. One's a $1.99 tier, and one is a $4.99 tier. And basically, if you become a YouTube member, you get a sub badge next to your name. You get emotes to use in the chat. Those sub badges and emotes also show up in the comments and everything as well, which is actually really cool, because people can see who the members are in the comment section. And starting this month, I'll be posting it sometime this month. I need to just go film it. I'll be posting monthly exclusive behind the scenes videos for members only. There'll be one video a month that is some video showing some behind the scenes of the content, whether it's me just playing games casually off stream, either solo or with my friends, or whether it's me learning a speedrun or editing a video, or maybe some kind of vlog as well. We'll see. The reason I say vlog is because the first one is going to be me going and getting proper English fish and chips, because that's what chat wanted, and it's just a meme and they thought it'd be funny. So the first video of me going and getting fish and chips will actually be out this month. I am actually going to do that. I'm just organizing, filming it and stuff at the minute. So yeah, you get all that if you're a YouTube member. You can also do super chats during the live streams by clicking the super chat button at the bottom of the chat, and they show up at the top, and I'll read your super chat on stream. The reason the YouTube stuff is only the third best is because YouTube takes 30%, so which is like quite a lot, but it's still really good, because for some people it's just the easiest way to do it. It's really secure because it's all handled by Google, so if you don't want to use PayPal for donations and you don't want to create a Patreon account, it could be the best for you. And also it's supported in pretty much every country. What else? Oh yeah, like I have the $1.99 tier and the $4.99 tier. First of all, I didn't want a higher tier, because if people do want to give more money than that to support the content financially, you should do it on Patreon, because your like hard-earned cash will literally go to support the content more for the same exact amount of money if you just do it on Patreon. But $4.99 is like the standard thing that everybody does. The reason there's a $1.99 one is because I wanted people... I know some people are going to want to be able to play on the server by pledging on the Patreon, and also get access to the behind the scenes content. So you can do all of that for just like a few quid. If you know, you can literally just do like $1 or $2 on Patreon and just $1.99 on YouTube, and you'd get access to the exclusive stuff, right? So I want to make it clear, whichever tier you become a member at, you get access to the exact same things, the same emotes, the same badges, and the same videos. It doesn't matter which one you do, just do whichever one you want. Also, don't forget to join the Discord. It's the #1 best way to make sure you don't miss any live streams or videos. Make sure you follow the Twitch channel if you haven't already. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Links in the description to all of that. And you can follow me on Twitter at NickRawcliffeAF. Thanks, Mango. Appreciate that. Hopefully see you tomorrow, man. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody else. Like I said, tomorrow will be a server stream. And we'll see how that goes. And then we'll be moving on to doing some long speedrun streams. This was just like a shorter one for today, just like a few hours. Fine. But I'll start doing some like solid, like, 8-hour long speedrun sessions soon. So thanks for watching, everybody. See you soon. Bye.